I almost didn't record this today. I really wanted to push recording this video off as long as possible because I really don't want to play this game anymore. This is possibly the least invested I've been in a series since, I don't know, Morrowind, where I don't know. I don't know which one's the better one to go toward. Gina, shut up! I know about the Yakuza. You've told me every goddamn time. I don't care. I'm on How Hard Can It Be 2, by the way. Oh, good. Good. We're getting the motorcycle. This is actually interesting. They actually changed it up finally, where I'm going after the motorcyclist, not going after a car racer that then just has a motorcycle race. Am I also gonna gain a car from him or just a motorcycle? Sorry, dude. Sorry. Oh, that was actually a relatively short one. We're starting here, which does not
Above all things, cowardice is what I hate most. Determined strength will flow. Hajime.
Okay. Interesting. So yeah, how hard can it be 2? So hopefully I'll just be able to breeze through these. Maybe not breeze, because that was what how hard can it be 1 would be, but like, hopefully it does some. I forgot to burn out. Hopefully, I'm able to beat these. I mean, the fact that they're on bikes doesn't exactly make it more difficult. Yeah, the bikes part, makes it kinda easy. Fuck, I didn't go down. Okay. Okay, you know what does make it hard? Me being a fucking idiot. That part makes it very difficult. Oh, they held on for a little longer there. I mean, they still fell off, but like, that was almost impressive. I think he like bashed his face on my car. That's slightly brutal. But you know what? It's a race. It's a race. All right, okay. Hopefully I just made a road. Nope, they got. No, okay, never. I was gonna say, hopefully I made a roadblock. Nope, they got through, and then he just slammed into a car. Anyway, I didn't have to do anything. He did it himself. So this is one of those where I can't tell whether it's too easy because of the cheat code now or because it's motorcycles. Probably a little of both. The motorcycle races are always pretty easy. Just because, again, as I mentioned before, they must just butter up their hands before they get on the bikes. I don't know why, but they just cannot hold on in the slightest. And now I'm like kind of in focus mode because that dude's right behind me and I fucked up. No. Oh, and then I needed to turn. That was my bad. That was my bad. But that wasn't too bad. If I wasn't an idiot, it would have been fine. Yep. All I had to do was slightly bump his back tire. Good. Now we're in first. Awesome. Let's actually win this time. Alright, so again, I'm not sure whether How Hard Can It Be 2 is just too easy. Maybe Haley was just like actually just god tier racer. Maybe she was like the toughest person in the game. It's possible. Maybe now that I am past Haley, How Hard Can It Be 2 is completely useless because it's just smooth sailing.
I am
from
sensei
here.
to all masters.
I doubt that.
The moon has no intent to cast its shadow tonight.
What? I wasn't listening to the first part, but what did the moon have to do with anything? Quit speaking in metaphors. Making it challenging. Doing a 360 first. And okay, I crashed. Okay, I was gonna say, and I'm in first because I was caught up pretty much immediately, and then I pulled a me. This one seemed like a long race though. Oh, it's a fancy race though. All right. Whew. Whew. Okay. Alright. Alright. But this is a fancy race. So it might actually be fun even if I do win. Because I mentioned it in Paris. Paris so far has had the best races because Paris had the races where you constantly go off-road. I mean, not all of them were, like, what the fuck was his name, Primo? His were god-awful. But most of the races, or most of the racers had at least one race that was actually pretty good. Tokyo, I feel like, just doesn't have that. Like, they have, at least from what I've experienced, they have a lot of the go anywhere you want kind of races. This one's actually one of the first ones, like, Zen, was that his name? I don't remember his name. Why did I roll? Why does this car roll? But he's one of the first ones that doesn't have a, like, oh, you just, here's a checkpoint, like, halfway across the world and go for it. There's, like, 50 ways to get there. Both of his races so far have been pretty much, hey, this is the path you have to follow. If you don't follow this path, you fucked up. And I'm completely fine with that at this point. I'm completely fine with them basically mapping out the entire race for me. Also, yeah, this is incredibly, I don't want to jinx it. I was gonna say this is incredibly easy. Somehow, hey, I'm at the bus area. Somehow, I think me saying this is incredibly easy, is going to fuck me up somehow. We just gotta do, like, one more loop. Yeah, this way? Good job, cops. That was some, like, LA cop level shit right there. They just, like, started chasing me and then immediately forgot about me. I think that's the first time a cop has done that since the LA races. They've been pretty solid in both Paris and Tokyo so far. So this is a very unwelcome change. Or no, welcome. I forgot what I was talking about. This one's a welcome change. I'd rather not deal with the cops. The original change in Paris where they got better was unwelcome. Cool. Was that it? Okay, maybe How Hard Can It Be 2 was too easy. No, do not continue with the new vehicle.
To defeat 1,000 enemies is good, but the one who defeats himself is the greatest of warriors. I am sure you are master of something, though I do not know what.
What the fuck is he talking about? Alright, let's try, one race on How Hard Can It Be 2. If it's too easy, I'll up it to 3 because those were ridiculous. Or should I keep it at 2? I literally started the video saying how much I didn't want to play this. I'm already having fun. I'm already having fun because I got through two races in, like, I think 4 tries. Like, the last race took 1 try, and I did a fucking stupid 360 at the beginning. The first race took actually like 2.5 tries because I think I crashed right at the beginning on the. Oh yeah, I missed the path on the.
Ricky screwed me over. You're the only one who can help. Find Kenichi as soon as you can.
Gina, I love you. Get more voice lines, please. Just shut the fuck up for once. Where are you going? What is your name? Nico. Get the fuck back here. All right. I love, like, I'm supposed to be following him. First turn, he just fucking head first into a bus. Good. What was this? Why did you 180 and go back across the bridge? What is fucking, who was it in the first one? Hector in LA? Who did the same thing where his path was just like all over the place. You started basically next to his race and he drove you around the city to go back to his race. Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna keep going across bridges, 180ing and going back across the bridge? I swear to God if you go back across the bridge. I swear to God. Okay. I don't think, okay, we're good. He didn't go back across the bridge, and this isn't like, I think it was Paris, where there was just, I think all of them had it, where there's just like a river with multiple bridges across it, so he can't just go immediately across the bridge. But he is going across this one. All right. You know, it would have been quicker not going across that other bridge and waiting for the next bridge. Like, there's genuinely a much better way to get here. I swear to God, if you go back across this bridge, I swear to fucking Christ, I hate you. I hate you. All right, we're in a dark...
You can't fault this guy, this Shonogo is part of his own style. What you running under the hood, playa?
I don't fucking know. I just got this car like 5 minutes ago. No, wait, this is Haley's car. I didn't... The 5 minutes ago was the bike, and I'm not driving that.
You're all full of madness.
Purple! It's not pink, but that's still good. Oh my God, I need to get that car. I need to get that car for the paint job alone. All right, we can fucking do this because I'm a cheating bitch, and I made the game easier, so we can absolutely do this. All right, stop. This is one of those like weird races though, where it's like not quite a go wherever you want, but there's clearly like not a static path between each checkpoint. Oh my God, this race already sucks. Are we just gonna drive around this island forever? Cause that's terrible. That's awful. This race sucks. This island's not worth it. I feel like whoever designed this race was also the person that like did the level design for this island, and they were so proud of themselves that they had to turn it into an entire race. Like, look at the island I made. Look at the island I made. Please, please drive on it more often. Please. Please, I put so much work into this. I need someone to see what I did. Okay, at least we left the island. There might be a better way to go there, but I didn't see it. Fuck you. Oh, there was the pink. I didn't see that path. I mean, I saw it on the map, but I didn't see an actual path. I thought it was like a... Alright. It didn't work. That was stupid. That was a terrible mistake. By the way, Haley's car, not great. I absolutely hate the handling of Haley's car. It is rolled over more times than, what the fuck was his name? Fernando? No, it wasn't Fernando. Was it the cannibal? That I'm thinking of that had the car that I absolutely hated that rolled over nine times out of 10, like you just looked at it wrong and it rolled over. Haley's car is basically that. Except I think his car at least like handled all right. This one's like not terrible, but also not great. This cop! Go back to the last race where the cops couldn't do anything, please. Oh my God, the cop's screwing me up. I could have possibly, I mean, I was not doing great, but I could have possibly caught up this cop. God damn, stop! I'm leaving it on 2. I'm leaving it on 2, because if the cops are gonna suddenly be competent again, I'm gonna need it on 2. Oh, fuck, we gotta go back to the island. I gotta make sure not to talk and make sure nothing exciting happens so I can just cut out the island, because that was the most boring part of the race. All right, I have succeeded in having nothing exciting happening on this island. Although, to be fair, the race design probably contributed to that. I am in last, or I was. I am now suddenly in 3rd. I'll take it. Oh my God, these cops. These fucking cops. Jesus Christ. Haley's car. I don't like the turning of Haley's car. It feels too loose. And it just, it's not terrible. It's not the worst car, but it's, okay, well, that part was just me. It's not the worst car, but I feel like it's very easy to make it just slide I like hit a trash can or something, and it just like bumped me over. I couldn't turn left. God, get away. Oh, bus! No! Ah, gotta love those rogue buses. Knew they were gonna make an appearance sooner or later. They haven't. I hate the physics in this game. Ah! I hate the physics in this game. They spin out and can just completely fucking destroy you. It's one of those where it's like, I mean, it doesn't feel realistic. It probably is realistic. I'm assuming if a car spins out and just rams right, I forgot to turn, and rams right the fuck into you, it's gonna take you out, but it sucks. It's not, I don't want any level of realism. I want just arcade street race bullshit. I don't. Oh my god, I can't make the turns now. I can't make the turns. I hate this. The cops also suck. The cops show up every run. It's not like a random one like some of the races where they just don't appear. This one, they show up every time and they are too competent. Oh my god, I feel like I should raise their AI just so they don't crash as much, because the crashing is what keeps screwing me up. They keep crashing into me, I crash into them, or they keep crashing, I crash, you know, what the fuck, it doesn't matter. All right, I tried to cut the corner there. Didn't work. Could I just wait and try to shove some of them off the bridge? I'd be able to test I'd be able to test whether or not they respawn. Fuck! I was not able to. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. They're too strong. Here's another crazy idea. Those colors suck, but what if I use the bike? It's gonna be such a disaster. All right, off to a good start. But I'm hoping, because they're crashing a lot, I'm hoping I'll be able to avoid those crashes because the handling does seem better. I should have gotten that checkpoint. I slid into it. All right. I forgot. I keep forgetting I have to weight transfer on the bike. Oh, smooth. Smooth. No, less smooth. All right. Almost worked. Almost worked. I didn't crash. Alright. Smooth. Hey! He actually has, like, special voice lines because I'm using a bike. Honestly, this is the kind of game where I figured he would just, like, still refer to it as a car. That's kind of surprising. I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually, like, kind of getting used to the bike handling. This is kind of scary how well I got through that area. Oh! I'm still on the bike. I didn't crash. We're good. Everything's fine. I missed the turn, but honestly, it's fine. Let's just hit this. Okay. Okay, I got a little cocky, I think.
I didn't think you could clear one.
You didn't think I could clear what? A checkpoint? I didn't think you could clear one. How many checkpoints have I cleared already? I got through the island faster than all of you. Like, significantly faster. Well, that sucks. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't realize I didn't need to actually take their path.
Don't you want to win?
Can I salvage this? They're pretty far ahead. I think I can. I can't. I couldn't get out of the way of that. I mean, I probably could have, like physically could have, but I don't have the skill to get out of the way of that, so. Fuck. Okay. It worked well on the island. I actually was able to get through the island pretty well. Once I get to the city and there's a lot more sharp turns and traffic, it does not work. So let's go with Ricky's car. I think this was Ricky's car. I can't remember how the handling was on this one.
Nico is best racer in Tokyo.
I just don't like Haley's car.
Why can't you not
The
do it?
handling's good enough that I can go completely around the first checkpoint. You know, the one positioned specifically so you can't miss it? Yeah, I am good enough to somehow miss that checkpoint, so. Because basically my problem, this car definitely is slower. It already feels slower, but my problem with this race isn't speed, it's handling. If I can handle properly, then speed's irrelevant, because they keep crashing so much. Also gotta stop doing shit like that. Oh my god. Oh my god, the fucking cop!
Hey, you are so
God
stupid.
damn it! It's so fucking... Like, they're so... You can't... So the issue is, with the physics, is they can push you, like, all over the place. It feels like you can't do anything to manipulate their car at all. Like, unless you pit maneuver them, that's like the only thing you can do that actually works. But if they're just like rubbing up against your side, they're going to push you way more than you could ever think to push them. Why am I the one that's being chased? There's so many other racers and you're only chasing me. Why? None of this makes any sense.
Be careful, squidhead.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I may have gotten stuck in the floor and destroyed my roof, but you know what? It's fine. We're handling it. Yeah, this way sucks. I kind of like being on the road instead. It's just, I kind of accidentally ended there with the bike. Oh my god, this sucks.
Come on, let's get going.
See that then this car, you get to these parts and it's not fast enough. It's like I can either get good on the island, good in the city, but not both, and that's what sucks. I don't know. And this is with the cheats. Where's the best way for this one? This way.
You keep banging your car. What do you
Okay,
want?
that's fine.
Let me
That's
get
fine. My car's pretty fucking destroyed, but that's fine. Is there a jump? How am I supposed to get that consistently? How, that path is clearly the way to go, but how am I supposed to hit that consistently? How am I supposed to hit that consistently after doing the entire race consistently? Oh my god, this race sucks. Frustration's building. That's when I usually take 17 million tries to do one race. I don't like it. I got through the first person so easily. The bikes gave me a false sense of security. I don't like it. Gotta be honest, I went silent for a while because I'm just getting really fucking tired of this race. This is why I wanted to put the video off. Because races like this, areas like this, it's just, the cars suck to handle. The races, the way they're laid out, are basically designed to be just like a bunch of sharp turns and everything. I don't know. I think the point is I really want this game to be over, which is why I want to beat this race. I want to beat this race. I want to beat the next one. I want to beat all of them. And I want to do it without having to go back to the main menu. And
What is wrong with everyone?
I want to do it without switching the difficulty lower again. But I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'm almost at the 45-minute mark of recording. If I hit that mark, 45-minute mark of my recording, that's when I'll change the difficulty. If I don't beat this race. If I beat this race and I'm on the next race, even if I'm still on the same person, which, like, if I beat this race, I don't think I'm gonna beat the next race quick enough to be before the 45-minute mark. But if I can beat this race, then I won't change the difficulty. If I am still fucking struggling with this race like I am, I'm lowering it to how hard can it be won. At least for one race. Probably both of them, but at least for one. I need, like, a better car. But honestly, at this point, I don't even know if a better car would help. There's so many times where I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but clearly I am just not doing something right. Oh my god, those fans. That's the other thing, this game constantly throws shit like that at you. In every single race, there's scripted events that are only there to fuck you over. Like, it's not there to be cool or whatever, like, or just like, I don't know why you would have them, but it's like, the traffic isn't random, which is fine, but then it constantly has that cross traffic. Every single race, there's like some level of cross traffic that's like, hey, this is only here so that you will crash into it. So that we block off your path and you can't get past it through no fault of your own. We just decided to throw a bus here for no reason and block the entire street. I don't know how the fuck I won, by the way. But somehow that one went way better. That run. Oh my god.
I am a proud rice boy, and my image is
Shut
extremely
up.
important. Time to drive. Let's jet.
Okay, cool. The characters are getting more boring too. Like, I feel like you had Ricky. Ricky was the last one that actually played his part well, because he was designed to be fucking annoying, and he was fucking annoying. Like, I feel like that was a purposeful choice of being like that little weasel kind of character. Haley was the only other one with an actual personality. Her personality sucked, and she was annoying for the wrong reasons.
You terrible driver.
Shut up. And then the other two, like, everyone since then has just been like, they just say words, like, they just, like, so generic sentences, and just like, yeah, it feels like at Tokyo they gave up to a point. Like, even Gina just says the same thing over and over again. It's like, you know, if they're already at Tokyo, they're just gonna keep playing. Do we really need to give them, like, good reason to play? Do we really need to give them good characters? Like, yes, please. Granted, Paris didn't really have many great characters. There's, like, Blog, and that's about it. Oh, no. The Australian dude, he was in Paris. He was awesome, too.
Whack-ass driver.
That's about it. Honestly.
5, 4, 3,
Tokyo has had, like, no one. I can't even remember of... Why can't I fucking turn there?
you could untie.
Is it better if I don't, because it's such a short run-up, is it better if I don't do the burnout boost?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, I'll just crash into the wall. Doesn't matter. Shut up. Whatever your name is. That's the other thing. Like, I feel like I can't even remember the names of anyone else. There was Zen, I think was his name. Nico. Nico? Is that this dude? This dude? Like, I genuinely don't remember. I could not tell you the name of the dude that I beat to get a car before Ricky. Like, I beat a dude to get his car because it was supposed to be better against Ricky. Did it start with an S? Steven? No, Steven was completely different. No, that was Stefan. Stop! What the fuck? Every single turn! One of them is there pushing me into the wall. Why? What am I, what the fuck is this? Every single turn, there were so many. Like, I can't even do anything to guard against that. I have to either put on the brake, which is gonna slow me down anyway, so it kind of, like, there's no point. Or I need to, oh my god, the scripted truck! I fucking hate this game. I fucking hate this game. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is probably the worst. I don't want to say this is the worst racing game I've ever played, because I played Art of Rally, and that was not great. And there have been some shit racing games that I've played. Forza Horizon 2 was awful. You know what? I said I haven't had this little emotional investment into a game series since Morrowind. Forza Horizon 2, I almost forgot that I played that as a series. And that was probably worse. For completely different reasons, but it was probably like another one of those series that I felt like I was just playing to finish the game and not because I was actually having fun with it. Because even like Burnout Paradise, there were plenty of episodes where it was just like, hey, I'm driving around for an hour trying to find one jump. And I feel like the episodes were not that good. Some reason people still watch them. Oh my god, I keep fucking crashing and everything. But I at least was having some level of fun with that. Forza Horizon 2, no fun. This game, less fun and more frustration. This is probably the worst. This is definitely the worst racing game I've played as a series. Maybe not the worst racing game I've ever played, because there, again, are some shit racing games. But it's definitely the worst one I've played as a series. It is not good. There's so many little things where it's like, it might have been good when it came out, but it does not hold up. It does not hold up. And this is one of those series where it completely ruined my nostalgia for the game, because I'm already the kind, I don't have very strong nostalgia for games. I mean, I guess I do, but I'm at least like able to see that my like, I'm able to look at a game and go like, this is awful, but I like it because of nostalgia. Like, usually, there's some games that are just not good. They do not hold up, but I am able to look at them and go like, this is not a good game, but I still enjoy playing it because of nostalgia. This is one of those games where I had the nostalgia for it. I was like, oh yeah, Midnight Club 2, I love that game. That's a really good game. The first racing game I had for PS2, actually. So it's really fucking good. This series has destroyed any level of nostalgia I had for this game. I hate this game with a It's fine. It's fine. I hate this game with a fiery passion. There's one, I've already thought of the next racing game series. I think
the government screwed you up.
Shut up! I've thought of the next racing game series I want to play. It's another PS2 era game. Another game that I really liked and one that I never finished. Like, I feel like I've always played it and then got bored of it halfway through, or maybe not bored, but like, if a game goes, I'm the kind, if a game goes long enough, I get kind of like antsy and I'm like, I need to play something else, and then I play something else, and by the time I go back to the original game, I'm like, I don't remember what was happening. I know I'm not going to be able to play this game right, so I'm just going to restart. so that I start at the beginning, start at the easy races and easy or like easy levels, depending on what type of game it is, and then, you know, get those skills back up. But then I do the same. What the fuck happened to that bus? I could have gone around it, and it just like, but then I'm like, the same thing happens where I start the game new, I play it again, get to a certain point, and then stop, and then I just never get back to it. Skyrim. Skyrim is one of those games I never finished for the longest time because I would play it for, you know, play a save file for 100 hours, get bored, play something else, come back, and I'm like, I need to start a new save file. I used 2 boosts. I didn't want to use a second boost. So this is a true story, when I played Skyrim, when I actually finished Skyrim for the first time, it was because I wanted to finally clear it off on my list and get all of the Xbox 360 achievements for it. I loaded up an old save file I had, one that I had played, stopped, restarted, but didn't delete the save file because I'm like, this one's probably good if I ever decide to just go for achievements. Like, it's probably good to have this save file. I knew I was like decently far into it, didn't know exactly where I was. I was at the
20 seconds left, hurry!
last, I was literally at the last story mission. I was like 15 minutes away from the, final boss, and I just stopped and started a complete new save file because I didn't know how close I was to the end, and it took me like 5 years to come back to it and finally beat that save and finish the game. So the racing game, I'm starting to remember how I got on this conversation. The racing game that I was thinking about maybe doing a series for is one of those where I just like have played it multiple times but have never finished it even remotely. But now I'm kind of worried. Now I'm kind of like, maybe I need to start just an entirely new racing game, one I don't have nostalgia for, because I might be looking at it and go like, yeah, this is a really good racing game. I remember loving this game. And then as soon as I just like, I'm also at the point where I'm antsy and I'm like, keep restarting the race, because if I don't get a good start, I'm like, I'm not going to be able to beat it, so there's no reason to continue this run. But yeah, now I'm worried because like the game I want to start, I don't have as much nostalgia for it as this, but I have enough where I'm like, it should be a really good game. I remember really liking this game, and now I'm like, but I did like the game, but is it good? Is it good, or now that I've played other games, I'm gonna be like completely just, I'm gonna hate it. And I'm gonna get to the point where I am like this game, where I'm just like, I don't want to do this. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's a much longer game, the story. So if I do get to the point where I'm stubborn and I commit to finishing the game, then it's just gonna take forever, and I'm gonna have to do even more episodes of me just not wanting to play the game. Stop! Stop crashing into everything, please. Please, I beg you. The only problem with playing a new racing game is it seems like every racing game for the longest time has gone into the, oh, let's just throw you in an open world and you can do whatever races you want. And I don't want to do a game like that. Those games, I'm fucking sick of those games. Those games are boring, and I know Forza Horizon 5 is gonna be the exact same shit, and I'm going to hate it. So I kind of want, I need to go up on that. Fuck me. Where's the entrance ramp? I fucked up. I was so good, but that means I don't want to start another one of those, I don't want to start a newer racing game, because I'm just like worried that any game I choose is gonna be that. So I need to like try to find a newer one that isn't that, but also isn't Art of Rally, because Art of Rally didn't do that, but Art of Rally also wasn't good. So I need something.
You're some kind of whack-ass driver.
I hate this. I hate this so much. Would Haley... I did almost win with this, but would Haley's vehicle help? Would the bike help? There's not as many sharp turns. Let's be honest. I didn't do terrible with the bike on the island. It's just once I got into the city, it sucked, but like... There's not a lot of sharp city turns in this one. I mean, I'm still pinging off of everything, but, which makes me realize that Haley's car won't change anything, because the reason I lost was because I kept pinging off of everything and making wrong turns. So, a new car is not going to fix that, and a bike probably is going to make that problem worse. But I'm doing something. It's working. Okay. That was like the first bad thing that's happened. Unfortunately, they're right the fuck behind me because the ketchup in this game is insane. Oh my god. Why? Okay, thank you. Thank you for crashing. I really, really fucking appreciate that. Because I just don't want to do this race again. I want this to be the end. Are they going up a different entrance ramp? I think they went up the other side and crossed over. That's odd because it doesn't really make sense to me. But I'm almost at the end. Kind of like half in focus mode, trying. Oh my god. Oh my god. When you crash into a wall, it just fucks your day up entirely. Because there's like backing up and takes so long. It's just. Why the pull? No, no. I saved it. Oh. Yes.
When I became a racer, I do a 13-second quarter mile. I was the man, but now, if I don't run 10s or 11s, why bother? I got no car, where the hell am I supposed to go?
I feel like how quick you run in a quarter mile, that depends more on the car than the racer. I mean, I guess you gotta shift properly, but like... If you just get a better car, you'll be able to, like, what is your... These characters suck. Kenichi. Kenichi's next. That's for a different time. Let's drive around with the night a little bit first, though. Because I've almost been recording for an hour. I'm not doing another one. And it has to be purple. It absolutely has to be. I suffered through that race. I'm going to drive my goddamn purple car. I really like the handling of this one already. The handling of this one is fucking awesome. Oh my god, this car handles so much better than both of the last ones. I hopefully will love the next episode. Or I'll just end up at this state again. Like, hopefully it's like the first racer where it was the motorcycles and it's just like breezing fucking through it.
I'm in serious trouble with the Yakuza because that sleazeball Ricky screwed me over.
Oh my god, the handling for this is so much better.
As soon as you can.
It's making me feel good even about hearing Gina say the same voice line for the 700 millionth fucking time. Guess what? I know Ricky screwed you over. What the fuck do you want me to do about it? I'm just racing. This car controls so good! Alright. That gives me hope for next episode. Apparently, How Hard Can It Be 2 is about where I need to be. Because, actually, it's like the difficulty doesn't really matter, because How Hard Can It Be 1, they're slow enough to stay out of my way, but anything above that, the difficulty doesn't really seem to matter. Like, I guess I can get more in front of them, which does help, but the ketchup still exists like crazy. And they still half the time just shove you into a wall and fuck you up which you can't do anything about. Oh, and the surprise buses and trucks. Just the scripted buses and trucks out of nowhere. Where it's like, hey, I'm driving on a road. Well, here's a truck that you can't really avoid. Good job. For now, I'm going to end this episode here, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.